Now we'll do a technique called Tekubi-Gatame, which is basically going to be wrist hold. There's a solo wrist stretch that kind of goes like this, where I'm trying to compress the hand towards the forearm. This is basically the lock we're going to do. And to illustrate the concept, we'll do a face punch. And so, the face punch would come in, and it's a setup very similar to how I would do ude-osai or an arm bar. And what I'll do here is I will lead him, and I'll make the lead a little bigger so you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Lead him around here, and then I'm going to turn this back in, and I'm going to lock this into the body. It's important that I keep his balance. Even if I have a good lock, if he has his balance, he can pull his arm out. He can drive that elbow down. If I get him back like this, and now he's off balance, and I can bring this into myself, then it's a lot harder for him to pull out. I can also do a takedown with this, so come in here, take him down, put a knee on the head, and I can bring this up here, to pretty good effect there. Something I want to emphasize on the lock, we'll get a little closer to the camera, I don't want to push on the wrist. This is not going to go anywhere. I want to catch just above the knuckles here, and I want to cinch that into my body. And I want this to be perpendicular to my body, ideally, or some strong surface. I can also do it this way, and this will get a good effect as well. One of the things I want to emphasize is the concept of action-reaction training. And so, you saw I was doing kind of a bigger lead where I was leading him around and trying to do, bring him into this situation here and then turn around and do this lock here. A common critique of arts like this is leaving his hand out is not a realistic reaction. So if, let's say that he throws a punch and retracts it, and I try to get this, go ahead, I lost it. So if I'm nice and soft to move and he pulls back, I just go with him and it gives it to me right away. And so where the action-reaction training comes in is, the punch comes and I'm trying to do the lead out and extension and to do that. But if he retracts it, then I just follow it and I do that. And so, I get to do this without knowing which one he's going to give me. And I just sort of feel and I respond to it, in time. And so, you do that again, whichever one you want. If it's like that, I have to act like I'm doing the full lead. And then if he retracts, then I react to the energy at that time, instead of coming in here and expecting him to retract and kind of waiting for it, and then something else happens. So just keep that in mind.